everyone, welcome to Slater's Wrist Game. Today we're going to do a review of this Invicta NHL automatic watch. Something I picked up back in February for about $30. But before I get started, I'd like to thank you for watching. Ask you to please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and follow me at Slater's Wrist Game, okay? But yeah, this watch here is pretty unique. Invicta had a relationship with a lot of different companies and organizations. They had like a partnership licensing agreement, and they canceled a lot of those licensing agreements. I know they had one with Major League Baseball, NHL, which they did not renew, but they did renew the National Football League. But this watch here is one of those NHL watches where they had on sale. And this watch, I had normally seen this watch for about $130, sometimes 50 or 60, but actually they had it on sale for $29.99. And at that price, I said, man, I'd take a flyer on it. I was actually looking to pick up a yellow watch, especially like yellow or yellow and black. And so this was like a perfect opportunity, even though I'm not an NHL fan or a Pittsburgh Penguin fan. This is a watch I'll wear a few times a year sometimes, you know what I mean, like a fun color, okay? But as far as the specs of this watch here, it is a 52 millimeter case. It is a 56 millimeter lug to lug, and that is where the case ends, but it actually is almost like it has male end links or something because it goes out to maybe like 60, you know, so it wears pretty large. It is a 17 millimeters height, and the lug width at the top is 30 millimeters, and it tapes down to 24 millimeters. This watch is 100 meters water resistant, and it has the TMI NH35 movement, which is a watch movement that's very solid. It's a third-party division of Seiko. The same movement is in this watch here. This Invicta Pro Diver. This is model number 89260B. But solid movement. The NH35 movement has 24 joules. It's a 3 hertz movement, and it has 41 hours of power reserve. So I always, you know, like that movement. I really trust it. Okay. But yeah, so this watch here is a pretty big watch. You can see the side of it here with this push-pull crown that is unsigned. This watch has a stainless steel case, and it is a black stainless steel case. And you got this bezel, which is a fixed bezel, and you have these Arabic markers on the bezel, and you got these triangular markers on the bezel. They're kind of alternating, but it gives it a pretty good look. But I think this is not, I think in my unboxing, I mentioned this is a Pro Diver. This is not a Pro Diver. Basically, it was hard to find the collection, but I think this is a Coalition Forces case design. I could be wrong on that, but it was hard to find that information about this watch. But this watch here, I really added it to my collection because it was an opportunity to get like an affordable automatic watch in this nice color that I was looking for, kind of give my watch collection a pop. Let's look at the dial. What's protecting the dial is the Flame Fusion crystal, which is a crystal that's a mineral crystal with a thin layer of sapphire. I like those crystals. They always do a pretty good job. And Invicta crystals are not overly, how can I say this, reflective. You know, it's not like you're looking in a mirror when you look at this, their crystals. So I like that. On the dial, you do see these alternating hour markers between these white hour markers and the Arabic hour markers on the dial. But it's very illegible. But with the way the dial is set up, you have a Pittsburgh Penguin logo right in the center of the dial. And the hands, you have two skeletonized hands, the hour hand and the minute hand. And you have this second hand that's look like a hockey puck moving at 3 hertz. So it's pretty good. You have a date window at the 5 o'clock position, which kind of blends in a little bit with the white hour marker. And you have this chapter ring or rehot that has an Invicta logo at the 12 o'clock. And then at the bottom, you have like automatic at the 6 o'clock. Okay. But I think they have a pretty decent amount of details for $29.99. The watch feels solid. It has this, like, it's not a high polish finish. I say it's a satin finish on this black case. Not very high polish, which is what I like. When you look at the strap, you see this strap here is a very soft silicone strap. Very comfortable. You see tensizing holes in this strap. The one thing I will say about the strap, it is very lightweight, very comfortable. This other strap, you have 2 keepers here, and you have the design buckle here, okay? Also in this black color. Looking at the case back, There's a lot of information here. The first thing you notice is the NHL logo in the center of this screw down case back. And you have all the other information you expect, like your model number, water resistance, movement information, and all that stuff. All right, on the back. Okay, so basically, this was like a fun little watch to pick up. I think I've only for 5 months now, but I think I've only worn it maybe once or twice. But I have certain shirts that have some yellow in it. I will wear this watch with, or I might just wear it around the house. But it is very comfortable, even though it is a 52 millimeter watch. So the positives of this one is if you are a sports fan or NHL fan, there's an opportunity to pick up a watch for your favorite team. So that's great. And then you can pick it up at an affordable price. I saw it for like $50, $60. Most of the time I saw the watch. Pick this one up for $30, okay? You might spend $50 or $60. The only disadvantage to this watch, you really need a large wrist to wear this one. It really wears like it has a 60 millimeter lug to lug, okay? So I think that's like and then this yellow is not like a watch you can wear every day. This is a very casual, sporty piece for like the weekends or some type of fun event. But if you're an NHL fan or a sports fan, or you were just looking for like an affordable yellow watch because you had a lot of watches, you wanted something different, this would definitely be a good pickup. And then to get an NH35 movement for less than $30, I think is fantastic. It's not going to be a family heirloom or anything like that, but it's not pretending to be. Okay. All right, sorry about that. That is a chime going off on my clocks. I like watches and I like clocks. Sometimes I forget I have that chime for my clock here. But let me go ahead and do a wrist shot. So right now I have, like I said, I have a 7¼ inch wrist. I'm wearing the Invicta Pro Dial with 8926 OB. I'm gonna take this one off and so you can see the other watch on my wrist. All right, so here we go. Just do a quick wrist roll. So tell me guys what you think about how this watch looks on my wrist. This is a 52 millimeter case on a 7¼ inch wrist. Wrist is about 18 centimeters. And this watch here, it kind of goes all the way to the edge of my wrist, okay? Because the case ends about here, so it still doesn't start to drop down immediately. And the case is curved a little bit, which helps with it a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it actually is very comfortable, very lightweight. It doesn't bother me at all. It's not too heavy because of the silicone strap. The silicone is very comfortable, okay? So that concludes this video. Please continue to comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will bring you another video soon. All right, thanks.